Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of our Unknown to Greatest. And today we have a brand new episode for you. And should we say it's interesting? Last time you was with us at Frosinone, things were not going very well. They've continued to not go very well. But wait a minute, guys. I just have to go and do something 1 minute. That's much better. Guys, we have a new job. Now, I've not accepted it yet because I wanted you guys to see this. Southampton have approached us. I have my Southampton shirt on. Obviously, football shirt collector. I have a lot of shirts from different places. Now, Southampton means a lot to my partner's family. Her grandma's son supported Southampton. And as soon as this opportunity came up, rest his soul, I couldn't resist. This job in the Championship, they're 18th, yes, but they can be recovered. They can be recovered. Playoffs is still a possibility. We are only 8 points off playoffs, so it is very achievable. And it's very early in the season. We're not even quite at halfway yet. And the budget they're offering us, I mean, I can't turn down. Before I leave Frosinone, I will show you where we're currently in the table and what made our decision a bit easier. Down in 18th place, we've been honestly struggling to even score a goal of late. But this job at Southampton's come up at the perfect time, and it will be rude to turn it down, and it'll be wrong. This is the best move for our career. We are going to go and sign a 3-year deal with the Saints, and we are heading to England for the first time. Now, squad-wise, I don't know what I'm working with. I more saw the budget. I more saw Southampton as an actual squad. Apparently, soon as I've left, there's a mass exodus within the backroom team. So Stephen Purchase has left. John Pitts has left, David Perkins has left, and Stephen Gilpin have also left the club. Now, there are people that I could maybe recruit, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. We're not coming off this page just yet, but we will play one game in this episode. Tactics introduction, we'll do that in a second. Responsibilities, we've got people here already. We'll just begin that and we will skip, because none of that really matters. We'll say hello to the squad. Or is this not saying hello to the squad? Is this something else? Don't matter about that. Now, we've got playing expectations. We've got a few players here. Financial fair play. We need to generate -11 of extra income to comply with the regulations. We're currently compliant. So I can afford to spend some of that money they've got. Top half finish, that's fine. FA Cup, third round, that's where we enter. Carabao Cup, that won't matter because that's already done. So that's all good. Adams didn't see Plays FM hire coming. Plymouth manager, Derek Adams. Wow, okay. He's a director of football in real life, but fair enough. Now, we're not going to mess around with the captains. We're going to confirm the captains. Keep them as they are. But let me go and build a tactic, guys, and I'll show you what I think is the best 11 currently. Now, I've just had a quick look at the squad. I can see why they've struggled. They have 2 strikers here. 2 strikers. This is our best option, Adam Armstrong, whose legs have slightly gone. He is a channel forward, but the problem is the team currently don't play a channel forward, so I may have to switch it up and play him as a channel forward in the hope that he can maybe do something for us. We've got Finazaz just in behind him. Adozi and Guevella. Handal, who's injured for another 5 weeks. Flynn Downs. Wellington at left back. Quashi at centre back along with Harwood Bellis. Ruislev and Okonkwo in goal. Now, I know what I need to get in the next window. Obviously, a striker is a mandatory add to this squad. Because strikers-wise, we're not really packed with a bunch of players. Like this guy here, yes, he's a striker, but yes, he's also a quality midfielder. So do we want to play him up front? I don't know. We've also got Marshall here, who is a very good striker, but is he ready to play week in, week out? Don't know. But I think he's a better option than Armstrong, if I'm honest with you. But we will be looking, and we will be looking at our former side as well in Frosinone. So, best I can do is hope for the best, and also apologies for the start of this video being a bit quieter than normal. I did not move my microphone over, which was very, very smart behaviour from me, and very, very inexperienced. I don't know who this Gather Cole is. 22-year-old with no potential, really. Not worth anything, so not worth selling. Yeah, there's a lot of building to do here. There's a lot of work. We got Moses Sisse here. He looks decent, to be honest. He could probably feature for us in the midfield. Problem is, he's more of a central midfielder than a deep player. But do we really... Could we get away with playing these two here? Flynn Downs, I think, can play centre mid anyway. Can he play any of these roles? He can do central midfield fine. So maybe we could play Flynn Downs there. We can play a midfield playmaker here. Might be a bit crowded in that position. Maybe play Flynn Downs back here, actually, and play like an asymmetric. Got Finazaz just in behind the striker. Maybe as a second striker, potentially. Finazaz's best position is an attacking mid, so we probably should do that. Then out of possession, we'll have Downs come here. We'll have Handel go in there. And Azaz go in here. Just so we're a bit more defensively set up as well. And also we'll have you as a tracking forward. So it does not worry about players staying forward whilst we're in the attack. In defence, sorry. That's not important. We can counter-attack with some of the pace we've got. But this is a decent little side. I'm quite happy with what I've inherited. I need to do the set pieces, which I'll do in a second. But yeah, very, very happy. So let me just go off and do all the little admin duties in the background, and I'll return to you guys in a moment. Okay, so far since I've joined this club, everything has gone rather well. We've done all the inductions. We're currently in the process of changing staff members. We're looking for an assistant manager, which we currently do not have. I'm currently going back over to Frosinone, though, to see if there's any way that I can attract any players away. As you can see, they've transfer listed a lot of players, which is quite frustrating considering. Yeah, he doesn't feel moving yet would be a good idea. Yeah, Torok, we're going to definitely shortlist indefinitely. Keep an eye on him. Is there anybody else, realistically, that we'd like to bring with us? I don't think Lorenzo De Leo is going to be cut out for this level. Vlahovic, we'll scout him, see what he's got to say. As much as I hate to say it, I don't think any of these players are going to be good enough to come over here and play for us. So yeah, we're just going to have to go along as we are and maybe in January strengthen where we can. Future of Jasper Powell. Well, at the minute he's not here, so there is no future of Jasper Powell, shall we say. But it looks like we're going to go into the first game without an assistant, which isn't the best, but at the same time, I think we'll be okay because we've only got Watford. Right, now let's pick our first ever Southampton team for the first game here. This is out of possession, so we'll ignore that. Handel, let's worry about in possession for a minute. So Handel is out injured for a while. So we'll bring in Cisse. Is it Cisse? Cisse? We also need to fill the bench. That would help. We need a second sub. So let's bring you in. We've got a left back on the bench. Right back, essentially. Rodder can play right back if needed. That's a centre back. We are quite short on options. It's the best way of putting it. But I think we'll be okay. Maybe Aaron Ramsey. Can he still play at a high level? Yes. He has no concept of DM. Out of possession, it doesn't overly matter. Ramsey can do that anyway, so that'll be fine. We need to set up like that because otherwise we're going to be in a bit of trouble. So that's what we're going to go with for our first game. We're going to go over Conquo in goal. Roslev in right back with Wellington in left back. Taylor Harwood, Bellis and Quashie as the centre backs. Flynn Downs in DM with Ramsey just ahead of him in the central midfield position. Guevara and Adozi on the wings. Afinazaz in cam. And Marshall leading the line. Let's get into this. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's a good start. Oh, we got the lovely EFL graphics in front of us. They are beautiful to see. From being in a league with no licensing to coming over to the championship where it's all licensed, it looks beautiful. Come on, boys, we can do this. Today is the day to turn the Southampton fortunes around. They did win their last game before I joined, but fingers crossed I can win my first game as the manager. It is away from home. The team have been asked to do a tactic they haven't done yet. So whether that works or not, we don't know just yet. So it's holding out hope that it doesn't take too long for them to adjust. As you can see, the players are trying to stay in shape as they get in behind. And that's a very good save from Okonkwo. But it is offside and it won't matter. Here we go, we're on the ball now for the first time. Ramsey out wide to Wellington. Wellington's got a bit of space to run into. Just casually, but gives it back to Ramsey. This is about being smart as well. Don't choose the wrong decision and just go forward because you feel you need to. Flynn Downs has a bit of space there. Plays the ball into Finazaz, who makes a lovely run and hits the bar. Adozi crosses it in, but there's no one there. Marshall's gone down injured. Oh, no. There's a good effort there from Finazaz, but I think Marshall's done for today. What's he done? Potential lower leg injury. That's not good. Right, well, Adam Armstrong, who I was arming about playing, is in now. So hopefully he can do the job for us still at the age of 32. So far, it's been okay. It's been okay. There's room for improvement, but I'll take that at half time. Plymouth Argyle leading Reading over there. We very nearly actually came to this league at the start of the season because we were offered the whole City job, I think it was. And they're down in 14th, so I don't know what's going on there. Not spent their money very wisely. We've been the better team. Keep going and doing what you're doing. Keep going. You have the ability. I have faith. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't know why Marshall's reacted because he's not on the pitch. Right, okay. So fitness-wise, is anybody struggling? Flynn Downs has a yellow card, so I think we will make the decision to bring him off. We'll bring on Cisse. And that's probably about all we can do, if I'm honest. Yeah, it's about all we can do. We definitely need strength in numbers in January. And we also need the hope that we can recall. There's a really good striker we've loaned out to Bolton for some reason. So if I can get him back in January, that'll also help us massively. Right, time for some changes. We're going to get Thiago Guevara off the field. We're going to bring on Raksaki on this side. We don't have any more width and depth for the other side, so we're just going to have to deal with that. Wellington's going to come off for Louis Giles. And that's realistically all I feel I can do. Got the ball now on the halfway line. Quashie across to Taylor, Harwood, Bellis. Out wide to Giles, the substitute. Now it's Quashie to Giles again. Ramsey. Giles. Lovely little bit of trickery there. Lovely ball through. Adozi in behind. Oh! Samuel Adozi gives us our first goal as a Saints manager. And what a goal it was as well. The young lad is a star. That is a class goal. Assisted by, I think, it was by Ramsey. Lovely ball forward there. And Adozi just tucks it away beautifully in the corner. Past Baxter. Nothing he could do. And we do lead 1-0. Right, we got one sub left. We're going to bring off Roslev. And we're going to bring on Hamza Chidori in. Cisse's gone down. And, oh, God, that looked like a foul, but they seem to have got away with it. Now it's Loser. To Cochrane. Emmanuel Dennis. Cochrane. Loser. Goes forward. Dennis gets in behind, finds a bit of space. Lovely ball in. What a save that is by Okonkwo. We have a good goalkeeper on our hands here. Arthur Okonkwo is very, very top notch. And I think from this performance, he might be able to help us win points on his own. Cleared away. And it's gone for another corner to Watford. They're keeping the pressure on. I don't know what. I'm not going to shout anything at them yet. They're going to deliver it in. Good ball in. To the centre. And there's the equaliser. That's what I was afraid of. There's the equaliser. Hector Kiprianiu with the goal. And Watford gets potentially a point in this game. Gone attacking just to see if we can win it. Raksaki now. Cisse. Ford. Vinazaz. Ramsey. Cisse. Remember, we're still working with the previous manager's squad until we get a chance to get into the market and maybe do something. Chidori. Down the line. Armstrong! Come on! Adam Armstrong in the right place at the right time. What a ball in by Raksaki that was. And it has potentially given us 3 points here. Chidori gave it to Raksaki. No, it was Chidori that crossed it. Sorry, my bad. Chidori got it into the middle. And there was the poacher himself. Adam Armstrong, right on the 6-yard line, has tapped it in. And that might have won us this game. Come on! A win in our first game here at Southampton. We deserved it, in my opinion. I feel like we were the better team. But to walk away with 3 points in our first game in charge, I'm very happy. Problem is, it only moves us up. It doesn't even move us up. We're 18th position. And, yeah, we're still... Hey, how have we dropped further behind? I'm not sure how that works. Well done. We weren't at our best, but we got the win. That's the right thing to say. I'm going to have another look at that table because I'm sure I think we've remained 8 points behind, so everyone else must have won. Oh, no, it didn't update. We've gone up to 13th position, and we are now only 6 points away from the playoff positions. Big change already. 10 points clear of relegation, so that's the more important part. We've run away from there. But, oh, he's only got a tight calf. That's fine. But wow. What a first game to have. And that was very, very entertaining. We're just going to do this press a moment. Does it give the alert? Yeah, that's fine. Yep, couldn't be happier. How did you feel? He did well. Delighted. Everyone enjoyed Samuel Adozzi's goal. That's what he's capable of. How good was Ramsey? He was great. Jasper Power's been on loan at Bolton. Right, we said we could have done with more people like him. Anyway, guys, let's go and have a look at where you're going to come back. I reckon we'll play through December and we'll come back. The FA Cup third round will be around here somewhere. So it'll be a league game and an FA Cup third round match. That's what we'll be coming back for. So it'll either be Birmingham and an FA Cup game or Stoke and an FA Cup game. So we'll join you then, guys. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. You wasn't expecting to move this early in the season, was you? So, new job, new chance, new country. Let's see what we can do with the Saints. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I've been K-PlaysFM, and I shall see you later.